Hey guys, it's John from Cintiq Press here, and got a little unboxing that we're going to be doing today of this beautiful behemoth, my new Cintiq 27-inch non-touch tablet, and we've got an ergotronic arm here and an adapter plate that we're gonna need to use to get this thing set up correctly. Apparently the bolt hole pattern on the back of the Cintiq is a little different than standard. So, all right. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing here is unpacking the Ergotron arm. Be careful, don't cut your fingers off. It's well packed. It's the heavier box than the adapter plate. I bought them both from Amazon, so I will give you the links below. I want you to notice the thumb screws here in the package on the right. I chose to use the screws that came with the Cintiq over these. So we'll talk about that later. So this is the adapter plate. Also well packed, lots of bubble wrap, and this was kind of difficult to get open, but take your time. Again, don't lose a finger about it. So you've got your adapter plate, you've got two sets of screws, and you've got your instructions here. So now it's time to unpack the Cintiq. It's quite large, much larger than I anticipated from the pictures. It's double boxed, which is great. So I tend to keep everything like boxing and original packaging and things like that because I will probably try and resell this in a couple years when Wacom comes out with another better, greater product. But take your time. You know, essentially you've got an accessory box here. So I'm going to set that aside for later. And then you've got your Cintiq. So take your time getting it out of the box and make sure you have a lot of space available to you to actually unpack it from its wrapping here. So we've got lots of tape here. And it's, you know, it's hard to balance the unit and take the tape off. It might be better if you had an extra set of hands to kind of hold the unit while you were taking the tape off. If you don't care about saving the wrapping, then I wouldn't be too concerned about it, but I'm trying to save all of the packing materials. I may or may not sell this or resell this in the future, so who knows. Better safe than sorry. So that foamy thing I just took off, I'm going to use as a temporary dust cover. You might want to think about that before you destroy it. So this is the accessory box where most of the parts live. You've got your instruction manual, your CD with drivers on it, but you'll go online and download the most updated drivers. They have free software trials and things like that. But mostly we'll be looking at the cables as well as the express key remote and the pen as well as the pen holder. Okay, so this is your pen holder. Set that aside for now, and we're going to go ahead and unpack the pen. It's pretty sophisticated pen. We'll get more into the details in a later video, but I want to mention with the pen holder, it unscrews. You've got replacement nibs, nib removal tool, and you'll use that extensively. This is your power supply, part of it anyways. Cable's not nearly long enough for my needs. This is a USB 2.0 cable that they provide. Apparently there's some problems with the 3.0 USB implementation. This is the other half of your power supply here. So that's what plugs into the wall. So this is the display port, which is what I chose to use for my particular setup. And we've got the HDMI cable. You're going to have some extra cables laying around, so don't worry about it. So this is the standard USB cable in case the other one doesn't work out. And we've got a micro USB cable here. This is used to charge the Express Key remote connected to the Cintiq. Got some different colored rings for the pen if you work in a multi-person environment. I don't really find much use for that. And this is your display port to mini display port adapter. And here we've got a DVI to HDMI adapter, if that's what you're going to be using. We will probably have a totally separate video on the Express Key remote once I get to spend some time with it. But that's what's contained in this box. So it's a pretty sturdy unit. Okay, that's pretty much it for the unboxing of the Cintiq. In part 2, we're going to attach the cables, get the Ergotron arm set up, and go ahead and mount everything in place. So if you want to check that out, you can click the associated link below. Thanks.